Hello there. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me, Carolan Carey, your host in the Psychic Flow this evening. So happy to be here with you. I was just looking for my pen. We have a lot of people on here tonight. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to see all of you. Thank you for your super sticker, Robert. Appreciate that. If you would like to support the show, you can do that by giving us a super sticker, $4.99 and above, if you'd like to. You're under no obligation. If you're on Rumble, and we appreciate our big Rumble audience, thank you for joining us. You can give us a rant. You can support the thumbs up. You can support the show by contributing by Venmo, Carolan-Carey, Carol-Carey. Did I say that right? Carolan-Carey. I'm so flustered right now that I just got out of the shower and I'm like running around like a nut. So anyway, but I'm here. We're all good. So you can do that. If you'd like to support the show in a non-financial way, the best way to do that is while you're waiting for a reading this evening, hit the like button, share and subscribe. Maybe share with your friends. That helps our numbers, our statistics, our analytics, however you want to say that. Hi, Kavita. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Richard. So nice to have you here. Let's see who else we have. Wonderful. Okay, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Okay, so we're just looking at the comments, guys. Nice to have you, Veronica from Australia. Always a pleasure. Veronica says, Carolan, I dreamed last night I was staying at your house on holiday. Thank you for your hospitality. That's hilarious. I don't think you'd want to be here right now. I have dirt in the dining room. I have boxes piled up. It's okay. You know, if you're good with that, I'm good with that, but you're welcome anytime. Thank you so much. Great to see you on here. So that's, we're going to be doing some, what did I want to remind you of? What else do I have to say, Tiffany? Do I have something else that I need to remind us of? My website is carolancarey.com. And on my blog, The Lighthouse, I just did an update for Summer Wells, which Kelly Jo Psychic had introduced me to this paranormal group. So I don't really join them. I went on the panel once on YouTube, but I prefer to just get the cases that they are looking at and look at them myself, see what I get, and then join the group and compare what they got as compared to what I got. So it's just like an exercise for me. So that's been taking up my time, and that's how I really got onto the Summer Wells case, because I was really more tied up with the Gabby Petito case, because Gabby Petito was from Northport, Sarasota County, Florida here, and she came to me after she passed. So that's why I got involved in that case. But this one, I had to go seeking Summer out. And so that was kind of a learning experience with that. So that is on my blog, The Lighthouse. Today is 2 years since Summer Wells has been missing. So I just wanted to mention that. What else? So you can check out my blog, The Lighthouse, carolancarey.com. Okay. So tonight, I thought if you have questions, put them in the chat. If you have a question about something you need a little read on, let me know. Put it in the chat, something specific. And practice that, because next week I might do divining rods next week. If you've ever worked with those, I haven't used mine in a long time, but when I did use them, I just rediscovered them. They were packed away. When I did use them, I was able to locate things that I misplaced, like very easily. I just didn't believe it. Like I had misplaced a ring, and it really bothered me that I had misplaced it. Thank you, Nancy, for your super sticker. I see that. Thank you, Nancy. And I looked all over the place for it. And I used my divining rods. I don't even know if I was using them right. I've watched other people use them, and I even took a course on them for finding water and stuff. But I don't even know if I was doing yes, no correctly. but it kept pointing to my bedroom. This is when I lived in my apartment. And so I was like, it's not in the bedroom. The ring is not in the bedroom. Why do you keep taking me there? I've looked 1,000 times in the bedroom, right? So I said, okay, one last time. It goes right towards the bedroom. So I'm like, okay. So I go in there, I look at everything that I've looked. I glance around the room, I look at every place I looked previously, and all of a sudden, this piece of luggage I had to carry on, because I guess I had gone away to visit and I hadn't seen someone, and I brought my carry-on, and I hadn't seen the ring since. So I thought maybe I had left it there and it was out of state. And I looked at the overnight bag, the small bag, and I opened the zipper, and that's where I put it. That's where it was. So the whole time I'm running around looking like a lunatic in my apartment, and the divining rods kept bringing me over to the bedroom. I didn't believe it. I'm like, no way. It's not there. There's no way. It was there. So anyway. So that's lesson learned. Sometimes you got to listen. I know we don't always believe, but sometimes you got to listen to what the spirit world is trying to tell us. This is the deck of cards I'm going to be using tonight. Possibly I don't know if I'm going to do everybody. I guess so. We'll see. This is called Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards. Our super stickers. I would like to give them a couple of extra minutes, I guess, or an extra minute. And they get to go first. So that's the benefit of doing that. Thank you, Moda, for your super sticker. Appreciate that. So let's see what we get. If you have a question, put it in the comments, and I will go right there. I won't try to see what it gets psychically. If something specific, let me know and put it in the comments. Okay. So let's see. I haven't touched these, and I have my trusty notebook. And of course, the spirit world, your deceased loved ones may come in. I am trying to work psychically for you, but they're used to me doing the spirit work, and they prefer that. And if they want to come in, I can't tell them no. So if they do come in, we will speak with them. Okay, so let me get organized here. All right, Robert, let's see what we got. Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards for you. Let's see what we get. Warrior, fearless and stand strong. Okay, there you go, Robert. Fearless and stand strong. I think you know that already. I think you are that way anyway. Maybe your knees wobble in some occasions when you're not quite sure of yourself, but I think you hide it very well. I think you're very positive, and I think you have a lot of strength. And I want to say is that your mother looks over my shoulder. She's looking at this card. She's like, that doesn't look like my Robert. I know, ma'am. I know it doesn't. But this card is giving him strength, if you would understand, like a spirit guide. So she says, yes, he is. He's a good boy, my Robert. All right. What else do we have? Let's see. What else do we get? I'm trying to, as long as she's here, let me ask her if she has something to say. Let me see if you have something to say, Mom. She is pointing out, I think I had a beautiful woman in spirit for you, young woman, I would say between 20 and 30. And you had thought perhaps that was your sister that had passed away as an infant, I guess. And your mother is saying, and she had very dark hair, very stunning girl. Now I'm trying to figure out who she looks like. Your mother is saying to me, I think she looks like your father. And I think she has something about a jawline. Maybe you would understand that I don't know if that's your mom's jawline or your dad's. I feel it's dad's. I feel like this girl has a similar jawline now she's grown up in spirit. And I feel it. So I feel that they are together, and your mother's very happy about that. She says, I'm not lonely at all, and I'm doing well. What is she saying is coming up for her? She agrees, and she's very hopeful for you, Robert, that the things that I am projecting, now remember, timelines change. We do the best that we can. Everything is always evolving on the earth plane. We're always, we say one thing, but sometimes, whoops, I messed up my screen. Sometimes our free will and different timelines that are running across our earth plane change. Every day could be like a new page in a book. We could say it's going to be February 29th, but it might not be till February 29th, 2025. I try to say I can usually project out between the end of this year and going into next year, sometimes going into 2025. So nothing is written in stone. The future is not written in stone, but we do, as psychics and mediums, we do the best that we can. And I think we're fairly accurate for the gist of it. So I'm just putting that out there. I do feel there's a woman for you, a woman companion, and it's going to start out as a friendship. And there's just going to be a really genuine companionship, a lot of laughter, fun. So your mother is working on this, trying to pull some strings. I get an L name here too. So I don't know if the ladies that you're going to meet is a Linda, Loretta, or if there's an L name in spirit that is important, but I'm going to put that out there for you, Robert. So I do feel she's agreeing with me. She is handpicking the person because you're not very good at picking people. So there you go. Picking romantic people. That's what she's saying. So does that make sense to you? I hope it does. Thank you for joining us, Robert. What else did I get for you? Oh, and I also feel this, you and this person share a common interest. I don't know if it is, I don't think it would be rocks. I think like around classic cars, and I'm talking like not 40s and 50s, but maybe 60s and 70s, I guess is considered classic now. Like I get the picture of a Stingray, right? That I don't know what that is. That logo for it, like a Stingray. Is that a Corvette? I don't know. Like Corvettes, Trans Ams, those kind of cars. So I think you both have an interest in that. And I also see like maybe stargazing, maybe something in astrology or something like that. Nothing, there's nothing conversational wise that is off limits between the two of you. So I think that is really wonderful. Okay. Thank you, Rob, for joining us as always. Appreciate you. Okay. Who else we got? Thanks so much. All right. Where are we? Nancy R. Nancy. I know I've read for you, but I sure can't remember anything. So, which is good. I don't like to remember things because nice to see you. Yes, we missed you too. I thought I recognized your name. Of course, it'll come back to me. I don't remember who you have in spirit, what's going on in your life. Whoops. That's okay. Whoops, we pulled that one already. I got the Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. I think that's a beautiful card. I love that. So there you go, Nancy. Feel loved and comforted, the Earth Mother. And I do feel you more out in nature. I don't know what your locale is, where you live, but I feel it's very spring. It's much cooler, I think, than I am here. I feel more springy there, like a long awaited change of seasons for you. Pleasant weather. I also get cherry blossoms. So I don't know why I get cherry blossoms. I don't know if that's something from the spirit world or it's something that you enjoy, or if it's talking about your climate. That would probably be between April and May, I would think. But let's see. And I have something about, so I have a love of the earth for you, whether that be gardening, fishing, hiking, skiing, something, an appreciation of nature and the outdoors. Could be the animal kingdom. And I feel if I am you, I have just like either revamped something or reconstructed something or something about a path. Now I'm actually thinking of doing this. I have these big concrete circles I got for free from somebody who was redoing a house down the street. I took over my hand cart and I loaded them up. They weigh a ton. And I have them out there because they were free. You know, I tried to make a little path, but they're really too big. So I'm thinking of pulling them out and digging a path, making like a gravel and slate path or something. And I feel like I'm looking, that's like what you're looking at. So I don't know if you've had this done. It's like a little windy. I kind of get the feeling of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not traditional, but like fantasy kind of. That's not the word I want. I can't think of the word I want, but something more relaxed and casual and kind of, you know, overgrown flower beds or a rose bush, just, you know, a wild rose bush or something. But I get that impression there. So I don't know if that's someplace you lived or where you live now or what you're thinking about. But I'm also getting just for now, Nancy, just put one foot in front of the other. I also feel if I'm you, I'm juggling multiple things at the same time. I have work and I have some kind of organization or a school or something. I have too many things going on. And I had a rude awakening when I opened my checkbook, if I am you. I know that feeling. I opened my checkbook and I'm like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this right now. I'm going to have to put this on. So it could be something for the bucket list, but that's okay. Postponement is not a cancellation. It's just a postponement. Okay. So I do feel that there's travel for you, time off for you, enjoyable time. And I have someone I believe in the spirit world, clinking wine glasses here. So I don't know if this would be a partner that passed or a friend, but I have someone clinking 2 wine glasses here. And I wonder if that is meaningful to you. I also want to talk about the month of August. So if this is a birthday, I have the month of August. And something that you have been waiting for, praying for, hoping for, banking on, I feel is coming through. This could be through August, September, October. I feel like something's coming in. So long anticipated. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you, Nancy. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay. Where am I? And any feedback that I get for all of those listening on our audio platforms, we're on so many, iHeart Radio, Spotify, Google Play, all of those, iTunes, all of them. And we're live on Twitter and we're live on Facebook. So thank you for joining us there. If you are listening, I will read out any validations I get so you don't miss anything. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Was that Moda? Moda. Thank you, Nancy, for joining us. So good to have you with us again. Moda. Super sticker. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Let's see. What do we get? I already pulled this one. So let's see. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. You win. We'll take this one. Lady, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. I like this card. I think it's I think that kind of feels like you, Moda, for some reason. I feel that the fruit is wisdom, waiting. She's got a piece of fruit in her hand. I don't know if that's an apple, a pomegranate, what that is. But I feel as though there's wisdom and opportunity there that represents a form of abundance. So I hope that makes sense to you. And I feel she's very grounded too, very earth grounded into the nature. So enjoy growth and reap the rewards. Sometimes the only way we get to reap rewards is to change our course, change the way we're doing things, right? Keep doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results doesn't work. I can tell you that. So from experience. Anyway, so I think changing your course has helped you tremendously. I love iced tea and iced coffee on a cold, hot day. I've been making my coffee and throwing it over ice. It's so warm here, even in the morning. I can't stand it. I feel that you've changed direction. I think we've talked about this a few times. This is going to be beneficial to you. So I don't know if it was a course, changing career, but I do feel something is very beneficial to you. You're talking about doing some trip. I don't know why I have Boston here. I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to throw it out there. And I also feel I want to say something about lemonade or lemons. I want to say something about that. And that could be coming from the spirit world. Maybe there was a drink or a cocktail or a dessert, something involving lemons or something. I get lemons. And I do have an older woman in spirit that I can see here that wants to just say hello and that she has been praying for you. And I feel a kinness with her. I feel as if a grandmother of age shares a kinship with you, a family. She's a family member. But on top of that, there's a lot of characteristics that you share, a mutual love for fondness for each other and a respect. So she is talking about the lemons, I believe. And I think I also oranges. So maybe something citrus is very important here. What else is she saying? So I do feel that you're going to benefit from the changes that you made. It's been a long road trying to figure out which way to go. I think you felt like you were in a maze or a box, like I'm going this way, that doesn't work. This way I'm blocked. This way I'm blocked. But I think you finally found your path. And I think you found the secret to happiness by getting rid of things, which is what I got to do here, by getting rid of some things that are holding you back. I hope that makes sense to you. A lot of love and light to you, Mona. I feel if you're in a relationship now, it will take a turn for the more romantic. If you are not in a relationship, it's quite possible that you will stumble across one. And I mean that literally, because I don't know if you're looking or not, but I feel like this is an accidental stumbling upon when you least expect it. Okay. And you'll know because it is quite like that. It is quite accidental. Okay. So I wonder if that makes sense to you. If you have any feedback, let me know. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. I think we finished our super stickers. Did we? My grandma passed and I was very close with her. Okay. Good. Nancy says, thank you. My birthday is in August. Okay. Got that. There's Veronica. There's Kavita. Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Ruth Saltman's here. Ruth is in the house. Kim Alpin, thank you for joining us. Can I please get a reading from Judith Thomas? Is that a person in spirit? Oh, Moda says, thanks, Carolan. I am talking with someone and it's leading somewhere. I'm very happy to hear that, Moda. Good luck. Thank you very much for letting us know. Robert says, the jaw is interesting. I had bottom jaw surgery years ago. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why she is bringing it up. Maybe I misinterpreted that to think that this gal looks like that when your mother is giving me this as evidence for you, that only she would know that. I would not know that. Thank you for that, Robert. It could be you. I'm giving you the message. I shouldn't try to always interpret it. I'm not supposed to interpret it. I'm just supposed to deliver it. But sometimes I don't mind my business. So if I interpreted that wrong, that's okay. As long as you understand. Mona says, we met in the strangest place. Okay, good. Good. I think that's a good thing. For you, that works. Very good. Congratulations, Mona. Good luck to you. Okay. And Kim is saying, yes, that is a person in spirit. Hi, Sam. Nice to have you with us. Okay. Let me get back up here. Whoops. Let me get back up here in order. Okay. And thank you for asking a specific question. That is saves me a little time here. Richard Riddle. Hello there, dear. How are you? Always a pleasure to have you with us. Okay. I think I'm just going to do this. I think everybody likes these, so I'm just going to do it. Oops. Trader. And I don't mean like against the country or anything. Trader. Trader. It's an interesting card, isn't it? And he stands for exchange energy to create abundance. That's very interesting. I don't think I have ever pulled that card before, Richard. Okay. So that means exchanging energy. It doesn't say eliminate energy. It doesn't say transmute energy. It says, excuse me, exchange energy. So exchange means, okay, I'm going to, it doesn't mean that you're getting rid of bad energy. It just may mean that the energy that you are using to get to something, you may have to swap it out for a different kind. That's kind of the way I'm reading that, but I'll leave that to your interpretation. Okay. So there you go. That's your card. Okay. What are we getting? Now, I've said before, Richard, I do see, kind of dancing around. You had mentioned a position that you're trying to get. You'll get it. I kind of get it. It's like in God's time. It may not be in your time, but it's going to be in God's time. And I do feel it is a step up. I keep getting a step up. Okay. One thing, it's not about your lack of ability or anything. It's waiting for enough positions to open. That's kind of what I get. Because I think there's a strategy here, a reorganization going on here. So when they, either a few people move on, retire, quit, whatever, there will be more open. There will be a perfect opening for you. Okay. Does that make sense, Richard? I definitely feel it'll be before the end of this year. I like the month of November. So I don't know if that's a birthday month for you, but I feel like November is significant. Okay. Thank you, Richard, for joining us. Hi, Veronica. How are you? Let me pull a quick card for Veronica. Seer. Whoops. Okay, we'll use this one. Okay. It's interesting. Seer. Looks like a crystal ball reading there. Oh, and I did do a crystal ball reading for June. That's also on my blog, The Lighthouse, on carolancarey.com. That is your card, Veronica, the seer. And it says, see beyond the current situation. That's good. Sometimes the current situation, I feel very bogged down. So I have to look forward to say, okay, this is just nonsense. I'm going to take care of this. Where, like, picture where you need to be. So I think you're pretty good at that, Veronica. I don't think you stay down energy-wise long. I think that for you, I think this means, what is my next plan for the rest of my life? What's the next plan? Because this is kind of new and it may be discombobulated a bit. So, does that make sense to you? So I feel as if I am you, I have to come up with, I want to improve my situation. Right now, I feel like I've just landed on the shore. I'm kind of shipwrecked. I'm doing with the minimum. I'm okay, but it's not the way I want to live forever. You know, I want improvements here. So see beyond what is here and recognize what you need to get from here to there. And I don't think it's a big change. I think there's a bunch of small changes. And for you, I think it is, I get the word freedom. I feel as if I'm exploring my newfound freedom. Okay, does that make sense to you, Veronica? Thanks so much for joining us. Love when you're here. Okay. It'll happen. 2024 is a much better year, Veronica, much better. This was kind of rocky or full of, had some potholes in it, let's put it that way, but you'll be okay. I think next year is better. Veronica, hello. Oh, Kavita, I'm sorry. Kavita, hello. And Veronica said she's staying at my house. So maybe put that a trip to America, to Florida on your bucket list. That would be great. Okay, Kavita. Let me pull a card for you. All right. Hunter. She-wolf. Okay, we'll go with this. She-wolf. That's for you, Kavita. Beautiful full moon there. She-wolf. And she has unleashed the wild within. Okay, girl. You go, girl. I like that for you very much. If I am you, I feel very comfortable lately. Feel more worldly. I had a wonderful trip in Portugal. I learned a few things. If I am you, I feel very comfortable now. Exploring some other avenues of myself. I made a couple of friends or a couple of contacts. If I am you, I brought something back, a relic or a holy thing. I think we talked about it. I feel like there's a holy thing, sacred thing. And I feel as though I'm getting closer. I made a commitment, or I got closer to God. I feel like I'm walking up or making a pilgrimage. I'm asking for more spiritual gifts to work on the clientele that I have, and for others that need some healing or some kind of shadow work or something to that effect, or something that is in the body. We talked about your health the last time, so I won't beleaguer that. I do feel some changes coming in that. I always get November at the end to November through the end of the year. Very strong. And I was trying to look and I forgot to do it. I have so many things on my mental to-do lists for clients or something else I'm supposed to be looking up. And sometimes I forget. But what I wanted to look at is Google. I'll let you do it. Google restaurants on Long Island. I would presume seafood because I have that marlin on the front over the doorway. Google that and see if there is a restaurant that has that. I don't know why I keep getting that. It just seems significant. I think that's the meeting place or something like that. Okay, so that would be my advice for you today. Thanks for sharing your pictures with us. Wonderful trip. Beautiful, beautiful trip. And of course, I think by the end of the year, you'll be more in the mood to work on your book. That's kind of what I got. Okay. Kim, Judith Thomas. Okay, let's see what we get for Judith. Now, the woman that flashes in my brain, where the female energy that I'm getting that's flashing in front of me here. Judith. I feel like, what a beautiful sunset we have out there tonight. It's like all purples and pinks. I feel very something about a scarf, about jewelry, something about that with her, that she's known for this, or it's one of her favorite things to wear or do. So how about some kind of like a cross maybe, or a gold metal, gold something that is very dear to her. I don't know if she left this world without saying goodbye. Would you understand that? That she didn't get a chance to say goodbye? And so she wants to know that she wants you to know that she is around. She's around quite a bit. There's a love of something, like things that you did together, a zoo or animals or something. I feel very comfortable if I am her. She is much happier where she is, more relaxed, physically feeling better. I feel there was a physical struggle of some sort, or a mental struggle. I feel like, and I feel kind of a quick passing. May have been an illness, but I feel that maybe faster than people thought, or unexpected, something like that. But she's very grateful to have passed, because she doesn't have the problems over there that she had here. She's still very close to you, and I keep getting this. I can see bracelets jingling in front of me on her arm, and something about a book. I don't know if it's a prayer book. It's a book. I don't know what this is that she's showing me, but I feel something that you have in common. And she's also saying to me, continue with your work, your personal growth, your personal work that you are, or things that you have learned from your personal work that you can share with others. So, Kim, I wonder if that resonates with you. I hope I have her there for you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Okay. Where am I? Oops. Kim, yes, she is. Sam. Did I skip over Ruth? Yes, I did. I skipped right over Ruth. I'm sorry, Ruth. Ruth Saltman is here. Her show was last night, Transformational Soul, Wednesday evenings. Ruth Saltman is a prolific author. She has designed a couple of decks of oracle cards. RuthSaltman.com. She gives a lot of readings herself, has a great show. Let me pull a card for you. Trust and Higher Plan. Okay. Let me see. I get the Sun for you. I hope you're not having bad weather here. Georgia, Texas, and Alabama, I think, are having terrible tornadoes. I hope you're okay. The sun for you, Ruth. And that means enjoy success and happiness. So I do feel that for you. We've talked about that several times. I feel new opportunities, new things coming. You're doing what you love. You're very good at that. I feel knocking out some more books or different genre, I think. Excellent books for your spiritual growth on ruthsaltman.com. Enjoy success and happiness. Okay. Enjoy success and happiness. What was the other thing? Ruth, let me ask you. Remember I said you had a couple of uncles in spirit. Was that last week? Were any of them like country western, or is the guy that I'm seeing with the black western hat, cowboy hat, I keep thinking is a romantic possibility for you? I'm hoping it's not one of your people in spirit. Let me know so I can go there a little bit more. And I kind of, what I'm getting now that I have I usually get your grandmother, who's, very sedate. And of course, I'm trying to be very respectful. Your uncles are more interested in your personal life and for you to have a personal life. Okay. So to make sure that you have a personal life, and I'm sure you do. I just don't know about it, but I think it should be expanded in it. And I feel he's saying to me that you're going to move in together. Okay. I'm hoping this is not one of the kids. I'm hoping it's your romantic life. Anyway, so let me know how you feel about that, Ruth. Let me know about that guy in the cowboy hat. Just love that. Thank you, Ruth, for joining us, as always. Sam. Did I do Veronica? Yeah, I think I did. Thank you. Describe my current situation perfectly. Oh, okay, good. And Kavita said, I brought back holy water from Fatima in Portugal. Thank you. Good. Oh, you keep bringing up ocean. If it's got a marlin, a fish over its doorway, then that's it. Oh, okay. The restaurant Ocean has fish ornaments floating. I'll have to look it up. Hi, Kim. Cannot skip Ruth. No, we can't. Oh, Ruth, Kim says, oh, thank you. We are both ministers. Okay. Ruth says, several uncles in spirit, not sure about the country western part. Okay, so I'm hoping that's a romantic interest for you, Ruth. Because you never say anything. Robert Meyer says, thanks, Carolan. I am definitely not good trying to pick a girlfriend. Wonder if my sister is working with my mom on that. Oh, his sister died a half hour after birth, 3 months early. Okay, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. She's a wonderful companion for your mother over there as well. Your mother says we're like girlfriends. We giggle and laugh and talk and get caught up like girlfriends. So they're going to help you. Okay. Because it has to be full. The next relationship for you has to be full of laughter and joy, because that's what you're missing. Okay. And you deserve it. Okay. Justice for all. Hi, how are you? Okay, Kavita. I did Veronica. Okay, I did Kavita. I have a Sam, and then Kim. I thought I skipped somebody. If I skipped you, jump up and down. Okay. Sam, how are you? Let me get to you. Oh, you're going to love this. You're going to love this, Samira. This is the snake. I'm doing some psychic readings with cards, angels, and oracles tonight. So that's what I'm doing. And the snake, shed old skin. I like that. I hope you like that. I hope you understand what it means. To me, meaning you can take it it's your interpretation that's the most important. But to me, I would feel, kind of like what doesn't work anymore. It's not working. I'm uncovering a younger version of myself, either through diet, through exercise, through health, through exploring my dreams and wishes. I am strengthening a bond. You're going through a different phase of your life with your spouse. Kids are getting older. There's more time to concentrate on each other and your goals, for your personal goals for each other, and together what you want to accomplish. So I feel we're entering into a new phase, which is going to be fun. I feel there is fun for you, Samir, for you and your lovely wife. I feel there is fun times, almost like when you were kids. I want to say that. I want to go back to like when you were kids. I don't know why I'm saying that. I feel there was more exploration as a couple. Like oh my God, if you could see the sky out here, you wouldn't believe it. It's like brilliant pink and lavender right now. It's just gorgeous. Sorry. Squirrel. I feel as if you were young when you married. That's what I feel. Now, it could be maybe you weren't that young, but I feel that you were young at heart, not afraid of anything, willing to try anything, exploring together, exploring the world together. You had a lot in common. And I feel like a lot of joy, a lot of laughter. So I feel like we're getting back to that, where we may have more responsibilities than we did then, but there's a change in tempo here for this period, this phase of your life. So I hope that you understand that there is still fun, and you're going to look at each other and just crack up like, we haven't laughed like this in years. So I hope that makes sense to you, Samir. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, Kim Smith. I have Kim. Let's see if I have any more feedback. Hi, Justice for All. I will get to you. Well, I'll be able to work up the money to begin moving this summer. I really need to physically move. Also, will I be in the same work location here by next year? Sam says I was foolish. I still am. Okay. Well, you know what? The good thing is with a little maturity, we can recognize that, and we can laugh at ourselves. I mean, every foolish things from my past. I swear to God, I think of something every day. I'm like, does this mean I'm going to die soon? Because I keep having flashbacks of stupidity, acts of stupidity on my part. So it's kind of worrying me a little bit. So there you go. Thank you for sharing that, Samir. Okay, let me get back up here. I did Kim. No, I didn't do Kim. I didn't do Kim Smith. Okay. Kim, let me pull you a card, and I get Trust in the Unknown, Sky Father. Sky Father. So, and he is flying on, looks like the wings of an eagle, doesn't it? I wonder if that means something for you, Kim. Sky Father. I love that. It's Trust in the Unknown. So I think you're pretty good at that, Kim. I think you're a risk taker, a gambler. I think that's how you roll. I like that about you. You've got a lot of guts. Trust in the unknown. Some people get freaked out when they don't know where they're going. They get really freaked out. If they don't have a roadmap, they get freaked out. You kind of like, okay, I'll follow the road less traveled. That's okay by me. So I feel there's more of that to come. That's your nature. And that's how you're going to find, it's sort of like when you lose something and you look everywhere and you can't find it. When you forget about looking for it is when you find it. And that's kind of the mindset that you have. I'm not going to think about anything. I'm not going to expect anything. I'm just going to go and enjoy. And I think that's what's going to continue here, and it's worked for in the past, and it's going to continue to work for you. What else is happening? Keep getting, we've talked about this before, Kim, about different things about the business. Kim has a product, cbddelights.com. You might want to check that out. Different products. And we've mentioned her business expanding. She's on the road. She's traveling right now. I think she's taking a little hiatus. Where is she, in California? And I feel, I feel like I'm adding a little bling to this. I feel the black and white are the colors or the logo of your business, the packaging, whatever. But I feel like there's a little bling going to be thrown in. And I don't know if it's silver or gold. That's what I'm kind of seeing. There's a little bling there. A different array of products. And I feel like brainstorming, putting your heads together with someone, thinking about a project, an event, a fair, organizing something together. So I hope that makes sense. Enjoy your time there. Okay. Justice for all. Where am I? I'm doing good on time. Justice for all. I am well. I am well. Will I be able to work up the money to begin moving this summer? Also, I'll be in the same work location. Okay, let's go. Moving. Yes. And I feel there's a loan. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I don't know if it's a bank loan, a car loan, a personal loan, or someone's loaning you some money. I also get I feel like a U-Haul. So maybe somebody's lending you the money for that or something like that. But I do feel, it's a move yourself kind of deal. But maybe someone is contributing, a relative or a friend or something like, feel an older person to help you move. This summer, yes. But I feel like August, September. I really need to physically move homes. Also, I will be in the same work location or nearby. Will I be in the same location? It's not far. Actually, a van would work even. And maybe the money is going to come. I feel like, is there something that you're considering selling that you've had? And I want to let you know, I don't know what it is. I feel like it's okay. I don't know why I'm saying that. It is okay to let that go. So if it's not the thing, it's not the thing, the possession, the material thing, it's what it can do for you. Okay. So I wonder if that makes sense to you. So yes, I do feel you'll be able to do that. I think you'll organize the money. I feel August. And I feel something a little bit. Oh, my son just closed on his house today. Okay. I need to get moving myself to my mother's house this summer. My husband is not working, waiting on his disability. Oh, okay. Okay. I need to get moving myself to my mother's house this summer. My husband is not working and working. Yes. If you're looking for work, that's not going to be an issue. So many things are happening at once. Yeah. But I feel as if you're going to get through it and you're going to be okay. And I'm not just doing that. And I have to say, I feel this is it's a necessary move in a lot of ways. Okay. Hello, Miss Melissa Parks. Thanks for joining us. I just closed on his house. Good luck to your son. Need to get moving myself to my mother's house this summer. My husband is not working, waiting on his disability. I wonder if September is significant for him on that. So you're between a rock and a hard place kind of thing, but it is going to happen. I just feel like there's a loan or a gift of some sort, some assistance here. And it's a necessary move. It's something that has to be done. I think work is nearby. I don't think traveling, commuting is an option between your husband and your mother. I don't think that's an option. So, I think my son will be okay in this new house. Yeah, he will. He needs to grow up, Mom. He needs to make his own mistakes like we did. And I think, I think you need to let him do that. He will be okay. I think you're both going where you need to go. Let me put it that way. Let me pull you a card to give you some inspiration. I have the, okay, I'll take this one. The Lord. This is the Lord. This card is for you, Justice for All. And he stands for take charge with authority. Take charge of this. Know that's going to happen. Make your plan. I'm sorry it's all on you. It's kind of what I'm getting. But you know what? You're the only one who can do it. Sometimes we don't get to pick everything. I think sometimes we get assignments in life. Maybe we sign up for them. But sometimes I think we just get an assignment and that's it. It doesn't mean life is over. It just means life is going to be different. And I think it's more beneficial for you to be there. I think it's more beneficial for everyone involved, even though sometimes you may feel like ripping your hair out. Okay. But I think you're going to be okay. Can't travel far. Oh, the sun is responsible. Type A. Oh, yeah. If he's type A, he's going to be incredibly annoying and very, it's going to come out beautiful. He'll probably drive you crazy. But he's going to really relish making this place, putting his own stamp on the place. Okay. So there you go. Justice for All. Kim says, thank you. I do travel better without a map. You're right. And did I hit everybody? Did I get everybody here? 752. Let me make sure. Oh, Melissa. I got to pull a card for Melissa. And then Jess. Okay, dear. Just for All says, thank you. I've been dealing with so much. And then my husband had a stroke last year, a year ago this week. He is getting better, but I'm concerned. He's okay. I feel he's on the road to recovery. You know, he's too stubborn to not improve, is my guess. So, and there are some things, even with the stroke, there are some things that he can do. He doesn't want to be a liability. So I do feel as he gets a little bit better, he makes strides to get better. And I think he is doing that. So we're all sending healing prayers to you. So everybody if you could do that for Justice for All, we appreciate that. If you're here watching, hit the like button and say a prayer for Justice for All for her and her family. Then she can get through the move. Okay. What's the other thing? Melissa, let me pull you a card. Melissa does a million messages and probably never gets, wait for important information. Just a beautiful card. Melissa Parks. Oracle. Yeah, it says Oracle. Beautiful. And it says, wait for important information. I hope that makes sense. I am getting something about school. I'm getting something about school. So I don't know if it's about a program for, I know you had one son graduate. Congratulations. The other son, I think it's the younger son. I'm wondering if there's a different program or you're considering something, some kind of change here. So you may need more information on that. And I get your partner very strongly, and I feel I feel a supportive man with him. I've never read him, but he seems like a very honorable guy. Steadfast is kind of I almost get like a block. Like I get your family saying he's like a block. You're not moving him one way or the other if he doesn't want to go. That's the feeling that I get. But he's also steady here. I feel strong. I feel he's seeking something higher, or is being considered for something, widening his scope. So I think that is a good thing. And I feel by the end of the year, what is your brother here? Do I have two brothers? Do I have two brothers in spirit, or two here? The brother that passed is not alone. He is with someone around his age, I feel. Connected, could be boyhood friend, or a friend. I know he's not alone and he is enjoying himself. And I feel very physical with him. I want to let you know he's very physical again. So I don't know if he just puts his arm up and he can catch a baseball, or he's watching baseball, but I feel more physically, I'm definitely physically fit in more athletic and stronger on the other side. So I want to let you know that he's very happy to get that feeling back in his legs and the strength in his arms. So I'm supposed to and his breathing, being able to breathe. So I want to pass that on to you, Melissa. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. Melissa is on tomorrow night, Joyful Finding Show, 8 o'clock. Please check her out. Can I am reading done? Or Spirit Mirrors, please. And thank you. I just lost my mother and I'm still having a rough time. Okay. Just made it under the wire. Henry Dunn, I just lost my mother. Okay. Let me see who we got. Jess's mother. Okay. I have someone on the other side, a gentleman coming through first, who is showing me James Cagney in Yankee Doodle Dandy. Don't know why I'm getting it. I'm just going to pass it on to you, Jess. Lost your mother. I feel like there was a battle. I feel like she did battle with an illness or battled an illness. I get the word battle. I don't know why I'm getting that. So I don't know if that's referring to the gentleman, was military, or some kind of battle. I want to say mom had a physical ailment, a battle with an ailment here. And I also want to let you know, I feel that very strongly. And she says, I gave up. I just gave up. I'm done. So maybe you understand that, we have somebody who's ill. I imagine. I haven't had this. Most of our deaths were, when my mother passed, I was too young to remember what was going on. But most people, if they've had a long struggle, will let their family know, I'm done. That's it. I kind of get that surrender feeling with your mom. Okay, let me put it that way. I get a surrender feeling with your mother. I get pancakes too. I'm very happy on the other side. She tells me she's very happy. Now, I don't know if your father is over there or this is a male relative of hers. But I feel like I have two hands and they're both like swinging. They're walking like swinging their hands. They're holding hands and they're swinging their arms as they're walking. So I don't know if this is a brother, a mate, a husband. Okay. A dad for you. I don't know. Oh, my dog made a camera appearance. Thank you, Veronica. And Jess, I want to let you know, I have 1 minute. Jess, I want to let you know, your mother is well on the other side. She is not alone. As I mentioned, there's a male there with her. There was a surrender, physical surrender, and she's very happy she let go. She said, it's like, I felt like I was holding on to an anchor, and I don't have that anymore. I will keep, and I am always there for you so you can talk to me. I want to let you, they're not gone. They're just in a different place. She's very, very happy to be there. She's reconnecting, and she says, my lungs, something about my lungs, I can breathe again. So I don't know if she had a heart problem, something here, and her legs as well. We are at the hour. Thank you so much for joining us, Jess. Sorry to hear about the loss of your mom. Thank you so much for joining us. You're welcome, Melissa. Have a good evening, everybody. Join us next week. I think I'm going to pull out my divining rods and see how that works out. Okay? Thanks a lot for joining us. Have a good week. Good night now.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP. Join our circle of VIPs and receive exclusive access to live stream specials and other epic perks. You can join the Goldylocks Productions VIP communities either through Patreon or the YouTube community. Join today.